So NHL free agency has been really interesting so far. A lot of guys moving and shifting to different places. The Sharks had a couple different transactions today. I already talked about the Burns trade, so I'm going to talk about 4 signings the Sharks had today. Starting with Oskar Lindblom. The Sharks got Oskar Lindblom from the Philadelphia Flyers, a team that was struggling. They actually bought out, the Flyers did. They bought out Lindblom's contract. He's 25. He was on the last year of it, and so the Sharks get him on a 2-year deal worth about $5 million for those 2 years. And I've heard good things about him. I just think he's pretty consistent. His numbers aren't bad. I don't think he's a guy that we're going to rely on for a lot of points, but at the same time, he also hasn't played I think he's played like 1 full season in his career. He hasn't had too much experience playing at the full level. And I think last season was it was technically his second best season, but I think also if you look at the games he played, I think it was probably one of his better seasons. Last year, 12 goals. That sort of makes up for what Burns provided last year. So I guess you could say what you want to say about that. He's also younger, so that's good. Maybe he'll spend some time, developing, and we'll see about that. Next, we have Matt Benning. The Sharks signed him from the Nashville Predators. This one I wasn't really too stoked about. I mean, he, has spent his last 2 years with the Nashville Predators, and also this is a 4-year contract as well, so we're kind of committed to him. He's a veteran defenseman, and he's played. The thing that really hasn't impressed me is he's played 366 NHL games combined with the Oilers and the Predators in his career, and he's only scored 16 goals. I mean, I get that he's a defenseman, but a lot of defensemen are going to be scoring more than that. That's just something I thought about. He didn't have a single goal in 65 games last year, and that was a little bit shocking to me. So I don't know. Maybe he'll do good. The most goals he's gotten in a season was 6, so we can't really expect too many from him. But like I said, he has experience, and maybe his defense will sort of outweigh the fact that he doesn't really produce points. But yeah. Next, we have Nico Sturm. Nico Sturm was signed by the Sharks today. And, he's going on a 3-year contract. He spent time with the Avalanche, so he's a Stanley Cup champion. In his career, numbers aren't amazing. This past season, he had 9 goals. He has 20 career goals. He also hasn't ever either played a full season, so we'll see. There's maybe some untapped potential. It's a 3-year contract. He has Stanley Cup experience. I don't really know much about this guy. I mean, I think he'll add depth to it. I think the Sharks are signing a lot of 3rd, 4th liners, and it's, sort of interesting, but at the same time, I don't know how well this is going to benefit the Sharks. And then finally, the Sharks signed former 7th round pick, Marcus Nutivaara from the Florida Panthers. It was a 1-year deal. Once again, another one I wasn't super excited about. He's 28, and he only played 1 game for Florida last year because of injury. 1 assist in that game, and he's sort of been similar to the other guys, just not really able to play a full season. He had 1 really full season, that was 2018-19, but besides that, not really much. Not really a big goal scorer either. So it kind of just shows the Sharks didn't really go for guys that had big numbers. They kind of went for guys that I think were more obscure on the market. Didn't work out with their previous teams. Nutivaara has played in 275 NHL games, 71 career points, 17 career goals. So yeah, it's a 1-year deal. It's sort of an experiment. He might get moved at the deadline. Who knows? But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Sharks signed 4 guys today. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go Sharks.